Good morning. And today I'm going to the hospital and remove and get a new one. I still don't remember what this is called. I haven't Googled it either. But it's coming off today and I am getting a new one for 2 more weeks. They said in the beginning that I would only have it for 2 weeks, but then they changed their mind. So I'm having it for 4 weeks. So it's already gone 2 weeks. Has it? Yeah, it has. My God. I don't think about it that much because, you have a lot of other things to think about. I have to. One thing I want to speak about today, it seems like, wait, there, is friendship and friendships. And if someone should come back or not. One of my old friends reached out yesterday. The moment I speak about Formula One, he turns up. And he wants to kind of reconnect. And he kind of hurt me the last time. And I was in my head about it. Very strongly said no because I don't see him like I used to. Something happens when you get betrayed or when trust in some way is played with, or think that is important at all. It is to be able to trust. My God, to be able to trust someone is just, I don't know, that feeling is kind of great to know that someone has your back 24/7, no matter what, a ride or die or whatever. And he's kind of persistent, and he said that he will not give up on kind of getting back in my good grace. And I laid cards on him and me to see exactly what he full of it, or is he kind of genuinely sorry for like losing my trust in that way. He had excuse or an explanation, and it was that he was jealous of the person that I kicked out. I talked about him in a previous video, and with that guy, all the hate and condescendedness on my social media account disappeared. So I strongly believe that he was all the condescendedness and not being good enough and not being talented, or who she thinks she is, and all of that. I think it just came from his family and friends, because the general public doesn't care that much. So in my case, it was closer than you kind of want it to be, like the hate and the jealousy and the like just nasty behavior from people. So I got that kind of confirmed now, previous week, when I just, oh my God, how calm everything is. No one is coming after me, and I'm like me as I've always have been. So that was that, and he was jealous. I can see it, obviously, that other person is not ever coming back around, because who wants that? Like, he's coming back around, and his family and friends is all up on your comment section on social media telling you that you're ugly, you're to this, you're to that. It's not the general public, even if they can obviously be nasty too. But in this case, it was his family and friends. So that's not happening again, obviously. This guy, it doesn't look good for him. He is, it really doesn't look good for him. So I'm not this is him and this is me. I'm getting out. I'm not stuck anymore. He's kind of childish, immature, um, like emotions, very insecure emotions going like haywire. Uh, I don't know what he's doing. It was like an illusion before. He said something about, um, don't you remember how fun we used to have? And no, I didn't have fun. You probably had fun. I didn't have fun. So that is also something that I think people from the past kind of are missing here when they try to come back. Like, I didn't have fun. It's not fun to have a million comments from your family and friends that tells you that you're pretty much crap or not good enough or whatever. And with this guy, it's not fun to do what you did to the other person. And I think that is what people are missing when they kind of try to come back. Do you know what kind of effort you need to do for me to actually feel like, yeah, you're kind of a nice person to hang around with or have in your life or um, like be connected with or to? It's I haven't had a fun summer in a very long time. No birthdays that are in any way memorable with these people in my life. So I have had, like, my dad died. I got reminded of him yesterday. My dad died, and I had some really hardships the last few years. And I can't remember like one like nice words or consolations, or it could have like, instead of all the nastiness from these two or their family and friends or whatever, no one wrote like I'm sorry for your loss, or no one kind of reached out at all in any way in a very like sad moments of my life. So obviously this is what I remember, and they want to kind of twist it around like it was fun. No, it wasn't. It was one of the most saddest periods of my life, and that isn't even like in their, I don't know, like it doesn't exist for them. It's something that they are avoiding. And the challenge is that I'm this. She is very clear minded. She is a badass. She's not the bitter one, um, but she can be perceived as that, as cold. She's the good advisor, and I kind of like being her. Obviously, I prefer the Queen of Cups, but she's been taken advantage of quite a lot. What to do? That's jealousy, that's spitefulness, that's I don't know. I think he is going to, this ex-friend of mine, going to act out. So he says a lot of things and then he does the exact opposite and doesn't understand that this is the whole point of what I'm saying. I am supported by the fact that depression, just sitting there, and I think I felt that last time, just seeing someone completely destroy your friendship, like acting out because he is immature, um, in all kinds of way, not able to handle his emotions, or um, like do anything. He has lost a parent too, um, and I don't think he has actually had to deal with it. So I think he just needs to deal with that and not focus on like being friends again with me. It doesn't look good. That is like commitment, advice, commitment, doing everything by the book. It's just the traditional way of doing things, and that is so it doesn't look good at all. And I think he's acting like a child, and I don't think he knows that. And I think it's like old emotions from his dad passing that is surfacing, and I'm somewhat triggering them. I don't know why, um, but it is what it is. I don't think he actually wants this reading. I don't think he actually wants to be friends again. I think he wants to get back something that he has lost. And I'm not it. And I think he needs to kind of deal with it. Um, I think it, I th- those cards can also be working through heartbreak, and that would be together. But I'm not seeing that that is possible unless he is like changing a lot. And this is not what friendships are for. This is too heavy. This is me being like a therapist, or this is me and not getting paid, by the way. Like, go and pay someone to actually do this work and like be a good human being. And I'm taking up like hours and hours and hours of someone's time, and I'm not paying them for it. Like, that is the kind of mindset that it's not okay. It's not like fine. It's not that my time isn't yours to take. And I think that is why I'm saying no. And the goal is to like say no to this. Um, so this is why I like my cards, and why I think it was yesterday that I said, what do people do when they are confused, don't know like a certain path to take? I usually lay cards, and it becomes pretty obvious what the intentions is and what my deal of it is. I obviously would be happy to help him, but in like a not professional, because I'm not a professional, but I'm good at this. But then he has to like pay me a salary or something. Um, and that's not me being mean or in any ways, just my time. It takes a lot of time to do stuff like this, to listen and to be engaged and to kind of give a person your energy. Um, and this is just, he's just going to spiral even more, probably not be good at his job. And obviously, you can always say we're going to push more next week, and we're going to push more next week, we're going to push more next month, we're going to push more. When you don't do the work, it's just, you're just looping. So that was that. um I don't wish him either good or bad. I just don't care as much. I think it's like I'm good at what I'm doing, and he just wants to take advantage of it without giving anything back. And I think that is um, doing my reading when my next job. And I think that is the energy, like me standing up for myself and my boundaries. And I can spend time with my animals. I can like go for walks. I can like have fun and do other things than spending like 8 hours a day kind of tending to someone's insecurities because he feels a certain way that he doesn't want to deal with it. 8 hours being paid for it, fine. Or 4 hours, I don't know. That's a job. But to do all this work without it, I have to say no. That's not a friendship. He wants he wants a professional and then go and pay someone to help you then. If you don't want to pay me, then find someone to get like past this issue because it's not going away. It will stay there and he will act like this and probably not move any further in his career or in his life as long as he doesn't. I'm happy I did this reading. Um, I used to like him quite a lot. Now I'm not so sure. Um, I yeah, no, I want to like him. I want to see like the person. I want to see him evolve. I think he would be a great person. I think he would do extremely well in his career and in every aspect of his life. I think he would do extremely well. He's making money, but money isn't it. We all have a purpose, and we need to connect with people. We need to, and all he is doing is kind of throwing it away. I don't know. Maybe he's figuring this out. Maybe he wants to work with me, and but that is just, as I say to everybody, you need to take the first step because you're not getting anything from me. I want to like you, but I don't at the moment. The only thing you want is my energy, and I can do other stuff. I can spend time with other people that give me extremely good advice and are fun to hang around with, or that I get to experience things with, rather than spend hours upon hours tending to your insecurities or sadness or grief or whatever you're going through that you are not like letting go of. So just because I'm good at something doesn't mean you should take advantage of it. And I think I just found my reading, my job description here. Um, if you're not willing to do the work, then I'm not going ever to get paid for all the hours that I'm actually giving people. So people need to start to give to me if they want something, and then slowly kind of come back from whatever was. And mind you, this guy can afford it. It's not like he is a poor man, the brink of like rock bottom or something. He can afford being generous. He just isn't, and that is kind of icky, I feel. And just the condescendingness of it. Um, so yeah, I think probably it's going to see a few emotional outbursts or a few emotional, yeah, in his job, in his social media, in his life. So I don't know. It can go either way. Either he kind of steps up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it for him, or or this is just a no for me.